Hello, everyone. Welcome to the classroom. Sue, Sue, look at you. I like your goggles. I think you're probably wearing those because today U is for under the sea. Are you going to dive down and see what's under the sea? Well, that does sound like fun. We're going to have fun too, making an ocean in a bottle. We'll read a book about Swashby by the sea, and we'll have fun doing some words and uncovering a hidden picture. Are you ready to get started? Okay, Sue, so you can dive back to your seat, and we need to feed Fred before we begin. That's our class job. Fred is under the water, isn't he? Here you go, Fred. There's your fish food. Now that we've fed Fred, let's turn and see what day it is. The month is June, and how are we going to count today? We're going to dive under the sea, of course. So let's dive under the sea as we say each number. Put your hands together and dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more. 14. Today is June 14th. What's today's date? June 14th. What's the day of the week? Let's go up to the top. It starts with an F. F says f, f, f. So what day starts with that sound? Friday. Today is Friday. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Well, it is time to look outside the window and see what your weather's like today. Check and see if it's sunny or cloudy or rainy or windy. When I do like this, just shout it out. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Okay, let's dress Weather Bear. Weather Bear, we're going to put on a t-shirt for you and some overall shorts. And what's the season? Still spring. Okay, well, that was our calendar time. And now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is U. Can you say U? Do you have a letter U in your name? Well, if your name has letter U, stand up. If your name has letter U, stand up. If your name has letter U, if your name has letter U, if your name has letter U, stand up. My name has a letter U, so I got to stand up. Well, U is for under the sea. This whole week, we've been talking about the ocean. So we're going to make this look like it's under the sea. First, I'm going to take a brown crayon And I'm just going to color lightly around to look like the sand down under the sea. And then I'm going to take green and make some seaweed. Do some little squiggly lines. Then I'm going to color all the rest blue. If you have any fish stickers, you could stick those on too. So there you have it. There's my under the sea letter U. Here's little u. I'll just color it. Well, now that we can recognize the letter U, we'll practice writing it. So to write letter U, we're going to start at the top, go straight down, and then curve around, and then straight back up to the top. That's how you make an uppercase letter U. Let's practice. Start at the top, upstairs at the ceiling. Go straight down, but when you get near the ground, curve around and go back up to the top. Down, curve around, and up. 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 This is uppercase U. Go down, curve around, and back up to the top. Well, every letter has two, uppercase and lowercase. Uppercase, and here's lowercase u. Let me show you. So we're going to start at the top again and go down, curve around, and go back up. But right here at the top, we're going to come straight back down. Straight back down. So they're almost alike, except at the top here, you come straight down. Also, the little u belongs downstairs. So first we need to find the stairs. There they are. And now we're going to start right here, downstairs at the top, go down, curve around and up, and then straight back down. Down, curve around, up, and down. Downstairs, make sure you're on the right line. Down and curve around and up and down. This is lowercase or little u. Today, U is for under the sea. And I spy with my little eye a little U right up here. That says house, handwriting house. Well, I want to cheer for you and give you a sticker because I know you are doing such a great job with your handwriting. Here it comes. Well, now we know how to recognize you. We know how to write you. So next we'll talk about the sound U makes. Letter U is a vowel. Do you remember all the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, whenever we talk about a vowel, we always get a visit from one of the vowel people. And here he is. He doesn't look so great. He looks like he's not feeling well. He has a tummy ache. He ate too many sweet treats. And now he says, oh, his tummy hurts. Can you put your hand on your tummy and say, uh, uh, uh. That's what the letter U sounds like. What does U say? U says, uh, uh, uh. Well, we're going to play a little game. We're going to read some words that have letter U in the middle. Let's take a look at this. All right, so we're going to look at the picture and we're going to find the word that matches that picture. We're going to click on it and we're going to get to see a hidden picture. It's hiding under all these words. All right, so this is a mug. Let's look and see if we can find the word mug. I hear at the beginning. Oh, that's letter M. So I know we're looking for M. That's letter U. We just learned it. And g, 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 g. G. So let's look for M-U-G. G. Mug. Do you see it? Here it is. Let's click it. Oh, we got a little piece of the picture that's uncovered. All right, this is mud. Mud. That's letter M. That's letter U. They're all going to have letter U. And then D, D, D. Letter D, letter D. So let's look for M-U-D. There it is. D, mud. Oh, another little piece to the picture. This is a tub. T, 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 t. What letter says t, 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 t? Letter T. That's letter U. B, 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 b. B. T, b, tub. There's only one word that starts with letter T. Do you see it? Right here. T-U-B. T-u-b. Tub. This is a cup. K-a-p. K-k-k. See? Letter U. P-p-p. Like popcorn. P. K-a-p. Can you see that? C-U-P. Here it is, right at the bottom. Cup. Okay, this is a bun. B, 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 b. B. U. N. Can you find B-U-N? Bun. Here it is, right at the bottom on the other side. B-U-N. Bun. Bun. This is a sub sandwich. Can you find B? B. We know it starts with an S. These two start with S. Which one of these is sub? B, 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 b. Must be this one because I hear letter B at the end. This is a cub. K, k, k. We know that's letter C, and I have two letter C words. K, b, 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 b. Sounds like a B at the end. C-U-B, cub. Sun. Can you find the word sun? It starts with letter S. Letter S. There's only one word that starts with letter S. Here it is at the top. Sun. Ooh, this is a hut. That's letter H. There's only one word that starts with H, and here it is. t, hut, hut. This is a none. There are two words that have letter N. Which one of these says none? This one, N-U-N. I hear an N at the beginning and at the end. None. This is a rug. Like a motorcycle. Ugh. There it is. R-U-G. Rug. Gum. G, 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 g. G. Letter U. Letter M. G-U-M. Gum. Can you find the word nut? T. N-U-T. Nut. Good job. How about bus? We only have three choices. B, 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 b. Letter B. U, S, S. B-U-S. Read this with me. B-us. Bus. Run. Which of these two words is run? Run. Here it is. Letter R. R-U-N. And this word is cut. Cut. Let's click on it and we'll see the hidden picture revealed. Look, it was a picture of under the sea. And we practiced reading words with letter U. U says what? Well, that was our letter time for today. And now it's time for math. For math today, we're going to be doing an under the sea color and count worksheet. So first we're going to look right here. I see a crab. Let's look at the top and see how many crabs we can find. You can color the crabs if you want to. I think I'm just going to circle them. I see one. I see another one. Oh, there's one. And there's one. How many crabs did we find? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's write number 4 here. Right, next we're going to be looking for fish. How many fish can we see at the top? Oh, I see one, and another one, and another one. Oh, and I see some more over here. Good job finding the fish. How many did we find? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's write number 5 here. Okay, next, we're going to look for, oh, the shell. There's a pearl in the shell. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, there it is. I think the diver is also looking for that pearl. How many? 1, just 1. Now let's look for the diver. Can you see the diver? There's one over here and one over here. How many are there together, all together? 1, 2. So let's write number 2. Now let's look for the sharks. There's a shark, and there's a shark, and there's a shark. How many sharks? 1, 2, 3. So let's write number 3. Curve around and around again. That's how you write number 3. Last but not least, we're going to look for the seahorses. There's one, and there's one. How many seahorses? 2 seahorses. Well, you did a great job. We did an under the sea color and count sheet today for math. Well, it's time for art, and for art today, we're going to make an ocean in a bottle. So let's head over to the art table and I'll show you how. Okay, so here we are at the art table, and I have a water bottle and it is filled with water. I'm just going to cut off the paper, the label, tear it off, and I'm going to make the water blue. I'm going to do that by adding 1 drop of food coloring, but if you don't have food coloring, you could use just a little bit of paint, or you could just leave it like this, just leave it clear. All right, I'm going to add just 1 drop of blue food coloring. And I'm going to put the top back on. I'm just going to shake that up a little. Oh, that's so pretty. Now, you can add whatever you want to into your bottle. Here's some ideas. I have a pack of little seashells. They're just little craft seashells, but you might have some little seashells that you've collected at the beach that you could put in there. So I'm just going to put some of these little tiny shells in there. And you don't have to have exactly what I have. You might have some different things that you could put inside your bottle. You could put some glitter in there if you have glitter. Or you could put some, these are just little jewels, just little tiny craft jewels. You could put some of those in there if you wanted, if you had some. Be creative. Think about what you have. You could put a little bit of sand in there. There's sand at the ocean and in the water and down in the bottom of the ocean. And you could also put coins. Maybe you have some coins. Sometimes there's treasure in the ocean. When a ship sinks long ago, they might have been carrying treasure and some of the coins could have dropped off. So get creative and you can decorate yours however you'd like to. So our art project for today was to make an ocean in a bottle. And if you have some fish stickers, you could add those too if you wanted to. Well, here's another look at that ocean in a bottle. Have fun and add what you have. Maybe buttons or beads or sequins, or maybe you have some fun foam. You could cut little fish shapes. Well, it's time for story time. And our book today is called Swashby by the Sea. Swashby by the Sea by Beth Berry. Captain Swashby loved the sea. The sea and he had been friends for a long, long time. He knew him in and out, up and down, and better than anyone. So when Swashby retired, it was to a small house on a small beach as close to the sea as he could be. Whenever he needed something, the sea provided exactly the right thing at exactly the right time. Life was just the way Swashby liked it, salty and sandy and serene, until squeaks and squeals sprang from the empty house next door, which was no longer empty. It had been commandeered by a girl and her granny who planted umbrellas, scattered beach chairs, and boarded Swashby's deck without permission. Swashby battened down the hatches, hid when the doorbell rang, and fed their oatmeal cookies to the seagulls. He didn't need neighbors. He didn't want neighbors. Neighbors were nosy, a nuisance, annoying. So in return, He left a message written clearly in the sand: no trespassing, which the sea fiddled with just a little bit. SING. Sing, the girl read, and did just that. She sang every song she knew while dancing up and down on Swashby's deck. What now? She asked. Now vanish, Swashby wrote later that evening, adding a starfish exclamation point. And the sea fiddled just a little. WISH. Wish, the girl read, picking up a starfish, and did just that. She closed her eyes and began, I wish. No, no, Swashby interrupted, stomping down the steps. If ye mean to make a starfish wish, ye must say this: starfish back to waves so blue, the sea will see a wish come true. How lovely, Granny said. We wish you'd come for a cup of tea, Mr. Swashby. But Swashby wished to be left alone, so he grumbled and mumbled and hurried inside. He didn't need tea. He didn't want tea. Tea was civilized, friendly, neighborly. What he needed was a new message. He wrote firmly in the sand, Please go away. And once again, the sea fiddled just a little. PLAY, the girl sounded out. Play! And did just that, with Swashby's shells and stones, with his buckets and shovels. But her towers kept falling. Barnacle bottoms, Swashby muttered, marching out. You're doing it all wrong. You must not use the sun-baked sand. It's the sea sand that does the trick. And he showed her how to dig for the wet sand below. But Swashby was gone. Before long, amazing sculptures decorated the beach. It's the clamshells ye should be using, Swashby called from inside. Come play, Mr. Swashby, the girl called back. Swashbys don't play, he answered, banging the shutters closed. So the sea decided to meddle more than just a little. She inched her way up the sand and tickled the girl's toes. She nibbled on the sculptures and slurped away the bucket. The girl tried to grab it, but... Look at me, the girl called. Look at her, Granny gasped. Oh dear, look at her. Granny hurried to the water's edge, but Swashby was already there. What are ye up to, ye great salty imp? He asked, scooping up the girl in the bucket. With a great big wave, the sea delivered the pair back to shore, and there was no stopping the laughing and thanking and hugging that was Swashby's reward. I see what ye did, he whispered to the sea as he was whisked away to celebrate. After that, it was easy for Swashby to have tea with the girl and her granny, and ice cream and lobster and s'mores on the beach. It was easy for him to share his special sea glass. It was even easy for him to see that neighbors could be fun, and friends and family. And when he had a moment to himself, Swashby carved a heartfelt message for the sea. Thank ye, friend, which the sea fiddled with just a little bit. THEVEND. End. The end. That was a good story, wasn't it, Sue? Well, I think we've had a good week. Our theme has been ocean. I'll see you next time, and we'll have some more learning fun. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.